Joined once again by David. And David, it is clear that inflation is here to stay. It's not going anywhere, and it really could potentially stand in the way of a really nice retirement. Is there any way to plan for this?
Yeah, whenever we do TV or we have a radio show, we'll ask individuals when you come and sit down with one of our advisors, please bring with you your financial plan. David, no problem, we'll bring our financial plan. You know what most people bring to our office, Amy? A monthly statement.
Yep.
It's not a plan.
Pile of papers.
A pile of papers, right. David, I think I have my tax return somewhere. And all that's great, but monthly statements are all about the past. Financial plan is all about the future. So the few that do bring in financial plan, I'm reminded of a story. Husband and wife, they were 65 years old. They saved about $1.5 million for retirement. They showed me their financial plan, and all the way out to age 95, they would still pass on $1.3 million to their kids. They said, David, I don't really know if there's anything to do because we have a financial plan with an advisor and everything looks good. And I said, okay, and I looked through the papers. I said, I wonder what inflation rate they're using. When I looked at the plan, they were using a 2% inflation rate. And I said, hey, how about this? Let's our team rebuild the plan. We're going to keep everything the same. We're not going to change your investments. We're going to keep everything you have. The only change we're going to make is I'm going to go from a 2% inflation rate to a 4% inflation rate. Remember, inflation got as high as 9%, but even at 4%, we reran their plan, Amy, and instead of them passing on $1.3 million to their kids, they had completely run out of money by age 88. And that was just a 2% difference in inflation. And sometimes it's hard for us to quantify what does inflation really cost us. For this family, the difference was they weren't able to pass on $1 million to their kids and grandkids, an amount that could have been life-changing for their family. So the real cost of inflation for that family was over $1 million. And so I think preparing for retirement, it really starts with a plan. I mean, you've got to make sure that your plan, number one, is updated to really the new world that we're living in.